Episode fucking 3, dude. What the fuck is up? It's been almost a month since I last recorded anything. Life's been shit. I've fucking recorded this shit like 5 times. A third episode 5 times. Multiple of them just didn't work. I didn't have like the fucking I couldn't riff well enough. One that I had that was really good, that really fucking just destroyed my fucking motivation, was an hour and a half, which is the fucking max on here, and I didn't pay attention to where I was, even though I was literally closing out the fucking podcast. And yeah, I get hit with a notification saying, if you want to keep recording, save this and start a new recording. And I did, named it. When it fucking renders and everything, it shows 0 minutes and 0 seconds. So that fucking sucks. I know it was the Mossad. I know it was. I really ripped on the Israeli government. Went down the whole rabbit hole of fucking them being established in fucking after World War II, and their fucking involvement in every fucked up thing that happened to America. Just kind of going in on the Kennedy, the 9/11, all that shit, the fucking dancing Israelis. Yeah, I went into like a lot of other shit too. Fucking ripped on fucking Instagram thoughts and video games and fucking faggots on Instagram. Yeah, and I fucking lost it. So yeah, that fucking sucked. And yeah, like I said, shit's just been fucking sucky in general. So it's been hard, but I figured I would try to fucking sit down and talk about fucking something. Got a couple things I really kind of want to talk about. 9,000-year-old Stonehenge-like structure was found in Lake Michigan with fucking carvings of a cobra on it that are not native to the Americas. 9,000 years old. If I look up right now, the Sumerians, which are some of the first like civilizations that we acknowledge, came about in Mesopotamia about 6,000 to 6,500 years ago. So this predates it by 3,000 years. That's pretty fucking crazy. Let's see, Norte Chico. Roughly about 5,000 years for Norte Chico, which is one of the first like major civilizations in the Americas in Peru. So that's very fucking weird. I think that also that 9,000 years kind of coincides with the African humid period, which was when the Sahara was a lush rainforest. The African humid period happened 5,000 years ago. So literally right smack dead center in the middle of that, when the Sahara Desert was completely fucking changing. Or not changing, it was different. And that was due to a hurricane that apparently happens in the Cape. And then either it was the earth being tilted or strong winds from the south blew it up north. And I don't know if it got stuck up there or what the hell it was, if somehow the conditions, it just kept going. It's a normal storm, I guess, that happens every once in a while in Africa, which is why it happens down in that Cape, which is why the Congo's there. And that's the rainforest, basically, of Africa. And so that normal humidity that's down there got pushed up north and then basically stretched that jungle up into the Sahara. And in that time is when the early Egyptians start to plant their roots in that area. And it's Seems kind of like silly when you just think about it being a desert now, and why the fuck would people have built pyramids and cities out there? But it wasn't that at all. It was fucking full of food. It was fertile as shit. So that's really fucking interesting. I thought that was really fucking cool. I'm pretty fucking interested in that type of shit. All this shit about fucking ancient civilizations, how you really just are constantly finding out new shit about this. Yeah, it's fucking insane to think that there were fucking shitheads running around here. Hang on, my dog's going nuts. Whoa! Get inside. Alrighty then. Yeah, hopefully I don't get nerfed by the fucking Mossad again. Jesus. I even said you were my greatest fucking ally. What the hell, guys? You guys don't like how it feels to be told that you're my greatest ally and then I stab you in the back? Huh? Also, today, something I saw today is people are pissed at Sabrina Carpenter for her new album cover, because apparently it's misogynistic and she's pandering to the male audience. Okay, what the fuck has she been doing for the last 2 or 3 years? Have you ever done this one? Have you ever done this one? Like, what the hell do you guys, what the fuck do you guys think? Look at her, like, you look at her fucking Instagram, look at her discography, her albums. Everything else was modest. Was like just normal. And then all of a sudden, now she's short and sweet and man's best friend. And now I get it. I've thought this. I've thought she's like, it's weird how she's just so it seems like she lost her virginity about 1.5 years ago, because now it's just all she can fucking think about. But it's just so weird to see how like pissed people are. And it's like, you didn't think that when she was spreading her legs open for her middle school fan base at concerts, or when it became a trend that literally every girl was fucking doing, not every girl, but girls were fucking doing nonstop. And her fan base they're not fucking like, nobody over like 25 is really like a diehard Sabrina Carpenter fan and is going to their concerts, unless they're like also like a Disney adult, or they like children. Yeah, so her audience is pandering to young people. And so when looking into this, and I went into her subreddit, so shout out to the Carpenters for shitting on her. There's actually like a whole thing about that. From about like 1 year ago, people have been kind of ripping in on her. She had posted, and now I do agree with that. I had started to agree with this when I actually started looking into this. So she's posted photos, and a lot of her photos and her outfits are references, I guess, to iconic things. One of them's her laying in the grass with a very see-through dress on that's wet, obviously, because she's laying in the grass. And there's a sprinkler on her. Now, you can find this photo. And if you really want to find the one of them comparing it, I mean, you can go on Reddit and like if you look it up, but if you really want to compare it or see the comparison, look up Sabrina Carpenter and Lolita. Now, Lolita is a book originally that was then turned into a movie in the 90s. Now, this movie is fucking weird. The book in the movie is literally a 40-plus-year-old man or something who is attracted to a fucking kid, like to this like young teenage girl, and he thinks that like she's kind of being like an innocent girl, and he like thinks that she's coming on to him. And now in the movie, I'm thinking it's a little more suggestive that she probably does. But it's a really looking into this, I watched a clip because there's one on you can find them on like YouTube or Instagram. It's a fucking weird movie. It is that is fucking weird. And to see that like you kind of can't not see that when you see that picture of Sabrina Carpenter. It's like, really? That's not what you're trying to reference there? When you take all these other, I mean, you can even look on those, like on subreddits, and find posts where they show you exactly who it is that she's like, what former artist or model or whatever had done something similar, their hairstyle similar, or wore a similar dress. And she had done it another time too. I found this one when I was looking. And she had worn some like nightgown thing. And the nightgown's eerily similar to a 1956 film from Warner Bros. Called Baby Doll, which... let me get that fucking thing for it. Let's get a fucking description, can we? No, we're not going to give it to... I mean, I wrote some of it down, but... oh, here we go. So, it centers on Archie Lee Mahegan, a failing cotton gin owner who is married to Baby Doll, a 19-year-old childlike beauty whose father arranged the marriage for financial reasons. As Archie awaits the arrival of Baby Doll's 20th birthday, the day that they were supposed to consummate their marriage. Hey, he was a gentleman. He waited till she was 20. He faces interference from a business rival, Sylvia Vaccaro, who plots to seduce Baby Doll away from him. The movie was... they actually tried to get it banned. People tried to get it banned when it came out. So that does say something. Oh, Lolita came out, I guess, in 1962. Makes sense. When I saw 90, I was like, that's fucking... I mean, I know we're still doing weird shit in the 90s, but yeah, 62, I guess, makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, that's the premise of that movie, is two... and if you look it up, Archie is clearly in his late 30s. And yeah, so you're just watching two 40-year-old men fight over a 19-year-old, over who's going to get to fucking pop her cherry when she turns 20. And now, I'm trying to find that fucking picture of her, so that way at least I can see it. Where's it at? Fuck, man. It's a pretty, like, eerily similar nightgown. They had them right by each other. Can't find them. Must again be the fucking intelligence agency. Fucking damn you guys. But yeah, it is definitely a little fucking strange. And then people on the subreddit have been really ripping into her for about a year. Like, talking about how she fucking is leaning into too much of this sexy baby thing. But I don't get why everyone's saying this shit now. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're surprised at the fact that she's on her hands and knees being... I mean, it's a crazy photo to be on your hands and knees and have a guy holding your hair like he's walking you like a dog. But it's like, oh, now you guys think that's disgusting? Now you think she's degrading you guys? Not when she got you guys all to do a trend where you were just bending over in front of a camera and putting yourself in odd positions. Now she's pandering to the male audience, right? Not getting you guys to shake your fucking ass or put yourself in a sexual position and then post it on social media, right? Okay. And this isn't new. This shit isn't new. It's new because it's a fucking white girl. It's new because now private school girls are doing this shit, and now parents are like, what the fuck is happening? This shit has been happening. If in like poor, more urban communities, I'm saying this because I've literally lived like that. I know this shit. That's very normal. The open sexualization is very normal. But you also, there is a change happening. I mean, you get city girls, and their fucking Act Up song was co-written, most likely majority written. I'm not trying to be a dick, but if you really listen to a lot of songs that only have the women writing them, they fucking suck. I'm not trying to be a dick here, but there's a reason there's only a few very popular female rappers, I guess, specifically. Real ass bitch, give a fuck about it. Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on my ass, so he called this pussy Tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass. Sorry, that beep was a little out of. It would have been bad if I was actually bleeping that. If I actually had to bleep that, that'd have been fucking hilarious. Maybe I should have done that. Same group of bitches ain't adding to the picture. Drop a couple racks. Watch this ass get bigger. Drinking on liquor. I'm looking at ya. Like this. Let's go over to another one. Let's go to, let's see, what's another one? Oh. Let's go to that one. Hands on your knees. What is that one? Rich Baby. Oh, Rich Baby. Oh, it's a song by Drake. Oh, really? So another song where girls are just talking about letting their coochie breathe. And who's the song? Oh, it's Drake. Bend that ass over, bow. Let that coochie breathe. Yeah, shake that ass, bitch. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Shake that ass for Drake. Yep, now shake that ass for me. I don't know if you guys have seen this. There's a video of kids that are not even in fucking elementary school singing this shit. And their mom's fucking recording them. It's just like, yeah, it's fucking, it's crazy. Yeah, she's like, yes, bitch, yes, bye. Can't wait to get your first plan B. Shit, they probably all had a fucking shot of Hypnotic after that. Yeah, it's just like, you don't realize that men fucking control shit like this? Like, what do you think all that shit with Harvey Weinstein was? Do you think that's not happening here? I mean, come on. These dudes are writing songs in the name of getting these dumbass girls to be like, yes, this is liberation. We need to act like guys now. We need to fuck you and then leave you. It's like, oh, really? You think those same guys who were already doing that to you, like that same type of guy who 5 years ago was already fucking and dipping, you think you're like fucking with him by fucking and dipping? It's like, oh yeah, cool. You're down to fuck and I don't know you. Yeah, I don't have to worry about having kids with you. You constantly eat Percocets, or your coochie's been a fucking wreck since high school. It's just really kind of crazy to see how people just kind of don't pay attention to the fact that it's like, yeah, they you think just now Sabrina Carpenter sexualizing herself and how would you fucking say it? I don't even know how you'd say that. Like, yeah, sexualizing herself and pandering to the male audience. Like, what do you think she's been fucking doing? Like, if you look back on that, 2023, she wasn't doing that shit. Her fucking album covers look normal. Then it seems like she just had sex 2 years ago. Yeah, and I mean, everyone was getting mad at her boyfriend for cheating on her. She literally was talking about sucking black dick on stage. What the fuck? Like, she was on Disney 5 years ago. But I mean, whatever. They're people. Disney people are people. Not entirely people, but they're people. Yeah, I just thought that was pretty fucking silly to hear. Like, somebody literally commented no on her post. Just no. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You click on those girls' accounts, they have pictures where their back is turned to the camera. Why do you have your back turned to the camera? Why do you have your back turned to the camera? The whole point, shouldn't you be taking a picture of your face? Why do I want to see your back? Is there a reason that you're showing me your back? Oh, no, it's so you can be liberated. It's like, come on, you guys are fucking underage dressing like her to her fucking shows. And then talking about this, like, you don't think there were fucking guys staring at you when you were standing outside in the fucking freezing cold? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Yeah, like, she started a whole fucking trend getting you guys fucking throwing your asses around. It's like, yeah, I don't know. It's really fucking stupid. It's kind of funny to just, like, the hypocrisy and just to see, like, how kind of dog-brained they all are. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? This is not feminism. This is not feminism. Like, no, that's exactly actually what her whole persona has been. And half of those girls that are pissed off about that, if it was a guy they liked, they'd let her walk him around like that. Or they'd let him walk her around like that. They wouldn't have a problem with that. Most of those girls that are complaining about that also a couple years ago have videos of them being choked by a fucking guy in a scream mask. All right? They were faking like they were being killed, getting the back of their head grabbed and picked up like they were taking a fucking selfie. Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. So fucking stupid. It's like, I don't know. And it's like, it is annoying because it's like, yeah, this is what fucking kids are saying. And before, like, this type of over-sexualized content was still in music, but it was way more hidden. It was subliminal in pop. You know, you knew if you were listening to rap, you were gonna hear about fucking or something. That was why most, like, a modest parent or something. And basically, I'm saying this because, like, now these are, like, fucking private school girls that are fucking acting like this, and I think that's why people are freaking out. That's why parents are freaking out, and that's why, like, I don't know. It's because now fucking white girls doing it now. But yeah, it's like most parents didn't want their kids listening to rap music because they didn't want them hearing about doing drugs and having sex and all this shit. And it's like, yes, listen to the Sabrina Carpenter who is on Disney Channel. No. Nope. She's over in BBC saying how she wants some BBC. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? It's actually, like, even before all this, I thought it was just really fucking cringy. Like I said before, like, it sounds like she just discovered dick. Like, yeah, we, like, I don't know. And everyone's like, it's just her dry comedy. It's like, or maybe she's not funny. Maybe she's just, like, trying way too hard to have things be about sex. And it's like, I maybe get it. Maybe she's trying to break out of a fucking bubble, but, like, it's just fucking retarded. And I think maybe it's not retarded that she's doing it, obviously. Do whatever the fuck she wants, you know? And she fucking posts herself in fucking booty shorts that are halfway up her no ass. Yeah, do whatever the fuck you want, but I just don't see why her fans are freaking out about that. Again, half of them probably have pictures of themselves with a leash on. The only difference is they spent about 45 minutes and $15 of fucking Joann's or Dollar Tree fucking fur and hot glue and just glued fuzzy pink fur and shitty ass rhinestones onto the collar and leash. And then they have pictures of themselves with the fucking dude. Same thing. Can't really see him, but he's holding you. Yeah, you guys are fucking pathetic. You guys are fucking pathetic. Yeah, just looking at all the shit she fucking, like, all her style of her style. It's like it all is very sexually explicit. And I mean, who isn't? But it's like, it seems like she's really going out of her way to be weird about it. Yeah, like, she was trying to grind on fucking Pedro Pascal. It's like, I think she's a fucking predator, honestly. I think what we're going to see coming up in about, what? So Diddy was about 20, so in about 30 years, we're going to find out that this bitch is a fucking diddler. We're going to find out she was raping men or something. She's got to be up to something. She's just building an empire right now so she can be untouchable. Yeah, I don't know. Holy shit, I didn't even realize how much fucking work she's had done to her face. Damn. Yeah, she's trying to be like Dolly Parton. Yeah, she just won't get her tits done. Oh, yeah, she won't get her tits done because then she won't look like a child anymore. That's right. Sorry, I forgot about that one. Stupid. What a dummy. then she has no market. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I used to think she was cute. Now I'm looking at her and she fucking already looks like Madonna, kind of. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why. I guess I'm just not looking at it. I thought her, like, ex-boyfriend's face looked like it was frozen. Maybe she stole Botox from him. That could have been another reason why he cheated on her. Maybe she fucking, like, went in and took his Botox appointment or some shit. I don't know. Well, let's get the fuck off of Sabrina Carpenter. Even though I'll probably right back into that at some point. Let's go into fucking Instagram thoughts, because I've rid myself of all that shit. I rid myself of that. I fucking rid myself of porn. Feels good. I feel different. But it's funny, because even when I was seeing it, and then every once in a while when it pops up, I hit the comments. And it's always just dudes being like, how's your dad? Or just like talking total shit to them, being like, you fucking grow, yeah, this fucking shit, you're never gonna find a husband. It's like, hang on, dude. Do you not like to see ass and titties? That not cool to you? Like, do you not, when you, like, I don't know, are dudes just gay now? Is that what it is? Or is everyone just gay now? Because, like, I get it. You're like, I get the point of, like, oh, that's not a girl you should ever marry. Like, yeah, no shit. Do you go to a strip club and sit there and say, you know, I'd never fucking marry. You're just not marriage material. It's like, yeah, no shit. They're showing their ass to everybody. Don't fuck. Why are you thinking about marrying that fucking Captain Save-A-Ho? I just don't get it. It's like, do you look at every woman and think like, she can be a wife? Like, I get it. It is very much overly done. OnlyFans really fucked with that shit. Like, every woman thinks they're a fucking sex worker and they're not. They just, for 8 months, made an OnlyFans to show their fucking tits and then found God. And now they're crunchy. Now they make their own sourdough and shit, and they can stuff now. And their account's totally fucking different. Yeah, but then they'll fucking, like, go on to, like, posts or repost something about sex. Like, yeah, a sex worker. You're not a fucking sex worker, dude. Like, you're not forced. You were never forced into that. You never came over illegally. You're not doing it to make ends meet. There's not a person threatening you. You literally you were just bored and wanted to like, post yourself, and you made probably no money on it, or very, like, little money on it. Yeah, it's an interesting fucking thing, but I do wonder about, like, what the fuck is up with dudes just hating on that so much? Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, I think the same thing. Like, okay, yeah, you should never, like, I feel bad for the guy that ends up getting with you and impregnating. Or not even bad for, like, the guy necessarily, just too, because obviously he's going to choose that. But it's like, you have a kid. Like, you think about, like, Lena the Plug and shit, or, like, some of these other ones. You have a kid, it's like, god damn, dude, like, especially someone like Lena the Plug, where it's like, I don't know, I guess any of those porn stars are going fucking nuts, but, yeah, it's one of thing. So it's like, you just know then that those women, like, why you shouldn't even be looking for those women. Are you telling me that when you're on Instagram, you see a woman shaking her ass, you're, like, looking to try and see if you should marry her? That's not where you should be looking for a marital partner at all, is on Instagram. It's just, it's kind of funny, because it's like, what are you going to say to them? They make more money than you. They make more money than you, and your dad would probably fuck them. All right? You're mad because they're your age and hot. That's, I think, maybe the issue. Yeah, maybe that's the issue, is that they're the same age as them. They're hot, but these dudes know they can't touch them. Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird. I guess guys are just getting gay as fuck. Seems to be. I mean, look at that rich baby daddy shit of fucking Drake. He's got fucking pins in his fucking hair. Drake's been gay for a fucking while, though. It's kind of just, like, it's weird and it's gross how that's, like, the way that, like, some dude, like, these, like, fuckboy dudes get in. Yeah, weird. Queered. Yeah, that was just something that I thought was like kind of annoying. It was like, since when are dudes just not like, when did dudes stop liking tits and ass in their face? Apparently it's now. Apparently the fucking frogs are gay. God fucking damn it. You made fun of him. Made fucking fun of him. Now he's skinny. And no one thinks it's him. And now you're gay. Look what you did. You gotta sleep in the fucking bed you made. Ugh. I've kind of started to realize I've got a like a bit of a, I don't want to say like fetish, but just like a love for hair. I've had long hair for 7 years. Or going out in like 8th grade, 9th grade. And yeah, I never really realized it, but I always liked long hair. My two of my cousins there, guys, they had long hair. Their hair was curly like mine. I always thought it was fucking cool. I always liked when you'd go swimming and you'd see like a girl's hair, the way it was flowing. It looked so fucking cool. And yeah, I grew my hair out. I had long hair for a while. And I got this little braid put in the back of my hair. Just one single tiny braid. I always thought that was kind of cool. I always kind of wanted that. But I wanted to kind of be significant, and I never could figure out something to be significant, but I found something. So I got it. And fuck, I just mess with it all the fucking time. Like, it's kind of like a textural thing to me. Like, I love that feeling of like running my fingers down the braid and like the hair and all that shit, like intertwining with each other. And then I don't know if you got like curly hair or anything, but if you ever like take that curl and you fold it over on itself and you leave just a little loop out of your finger, and then you can like rub your finger on that little loop of hair. Oh, it's like it gets kind of stiff-ish almost. Yeah, so I think it's like a sensory thing for me, and I didn't realize it, but like yeah, it's like I guess I could say fetish, or like it's attraction of mine. Like I always thought like if a girl has nice fucking hair, it's a super fucking hot thing. Like I always knew that too. Like I always knew I liked good hair, like long hair or just pretty hair. And I realized like I don't even like mind like hair or like pubic hair and shit. Like I don't mind a fucking hairy cooter. I guess I've never like seen like a huge bush, but yeah, like a hairy pussy. I mean, even not armpits. Armpits is a little different actually. Armpits I've actually kind of had like a jump scare sometimes when a girl will like lift, and you see like a video and it's a completely normal video, like, and all of a sudden she like lifts her arm a little bit and you just see it like, and they grow more arm hair almost than guys do. It gets fucking crazy, and that will actually kind of make my stomach jump a little bit, because I'm not expecting that to be there. And I feel like, yeah, I'd be a lot more shocked and I think a lot more put off at like a bushy armpit than a bush on your pussy. I guess like even leg hair, I don't know, my ex didn't really have like very noticeable leg hair. So I never really cared. But yeah, like hair on a pussy, I don't really care. And like I get like shaving it on, I don't know, shaving it's cool. It's kind of weird because it doesn't really look like a lady's pussy. But it's like cool to like feel. And I get like too, like, you know, the having no hair there helps with hygiene as well. Like I know a dude who shaves his armpits because they don't stink. All good for you, dude. I mean, I wouldn't do that because I'm a guy, but yeah, I think. Oh, so here's one. Like, what would be better? Like, what do you think would be more bearable? Catching a whiff of her armpits or a whiff of the coochie? So, like, imagine, not a, like, maybe she didn't go on a run, so it's not, like, rancid or anything. But maybe just been all day. You guys are laying down in bed. You're kissing, and you go down on her. But, you know, it's a fucking, an all-day pussy down there. You know, you get down there, it's not bad. I wouldn't think it's bad. Now, think about that same thing, but had she not applied any like deodorant too, and then like you go up to kiss her and you put her arms up and you get a whiff of that fucking BO from the arms, like that's almost, that I feel like would soften your dick way more than the smell of coochie. I mean, like a little bit of a coochie smell. Like if you really like her and like you're really a fucking dog, that'll fucking excite you. And if it's too bad too, like just fucking lick it, and then eventually it's just gonna smell like your spit, or you're just gonna fucking get used to it. But you get a whiff of that armpit, that can really be one where it's like, oh, whoa. So yeah, I think I would say I would, and if I had to for a challenge, and they were both really stinky, I would still probably sniff a cougar before I'd sniff a armpit. I do think so. Maybe it would depend on the girl too. I trust that girls also like are just naturally a little bit cleaner than guys. Like I don't think they have a messy ass like most dudes end up having. So yeah, I think I would take fucking sniffing a coochie over the pits. I think that'd be a little easier to smell. But shit, 36 minutes. This one fucking sucked. I guess I'll call this one here, maybe. I don't know if I have much else to actually go on. I talked about the fucking, I mean, at least in this, so that way I can maybe have something else to do. Yeah, I mean, fuck. Hopefully this one doesn't get fucking suppressed again by the Israeli intelligence community. Yeah, just Sabrina Carpenter, stop fucking exposing kids to this shit. Well, I guess there's another thing I'd talk about. Fucking cooking. I've been cooking a lot. As a dude. I found that it's like, it's a bit of a love language for me. Just in general, to like everybody. I found that I really like to like do that, like to actually, it's something I've been doing since I've been trying to like keep myself off of fucking like porn, and not just off of that, but like just distracting myself entirely. So like now it's all I'm doing is just like constantly watching fucking cooking things or comedy shit. And so yeah, I've been cooking a lot. It's been pretty fun. Like I've actually gotten decent. I mean, I've always been okay at cooking. I always could cook. My aunts, they've always cooked. I learned how to cook a lot from them and from my mom and shit. But yeah, I've been like looking into recipes. I've like been writing down my own recipes and shit. I got a lot of stuff, and I've been making some pretty fucking good ass food. And it's been fucking fun. I think for dudes, two very big misconceptions, and maybe it's not. Maybe this is just me, but I think a big misconception with guys, and I think there are things that could like really help guys out because it's helped me mentally, is, and there are things that most people kind of think of it being as a girly thing, is gardening and cooking. Gardening fucking gave me so much fucking peace and purpose. You go out there every day and you're like actually fucking raising things and you're watching progress, and like if you're really into it and you really want it, like I was doing so much fucking research prior to planting. Like I took the time to fucking create somewhat of living soil before. Like I tried to inoculate things, make sure I did, got worms and shit, composting, all this shit beforehand. I was making sure I was getting good soils and shit, mixing things, knowing what to plant with each other, what not to plant with each other, and then doing it, starting by seed and watching seedlings fucking go, and then you fail with some and you win with others, or, maybe you shoot over to the nursery and you get a plant and you watch that motherfucker get huge. And I've had some harvests already, but shit's slowing down. I'm losing motivation. But cooking's something else too, though. Like it can take your mind off of shit. Like, me being home alone, it fucking sucks. You're just by yourself, and that's shitty for anybody. I think it's really shitty for dudes. But now it's like, my thought is, oh, let me, I'm looking through reels, looking through YouTube shorts, and I see cooking things, and I'm following like fucking this Asian private chef, he's really cool. Oh fuck, I wonder if I can plug him into this, even though it's not going to do him any good. I'll plug him into my nothing show. But yeah, so like now what I'm doing is like, it's like, oh, trying to maybe find something to make for dinner. And then it's, all right, I got to go out and get ingredients if I don't have ingredients. And then instead of just sitting around not doing anything or doing, you know, shit that's unproductive, it's like, because a lot of times me being here, I would just sit here and be fucking depressed, or sit here and fucking just wasting my time waiting for my girlfriend to get home so that I could have somebody to fucking talk to. Or, you know, when I know she's on the way, like now I have the fucking motivation to get some dishes done and shit. Like I would just be so lonely. And that's just me. It's me because I'm lazy and shit. But with cooking, it's like it's something that I want to do and I really fucking enjoy. And so it like makes me take the extra, 3 hours that I need to fucking prep. You know, I'm running up to the fucking store, making sure I'm making fucking grocery lists. And getting all the shit, taking time because I know I need hours to fucking prep it. Prepping all my shit, defrosting my stuff, marinating fucking meat, whatever the fuck. Getting all that shit ready so that and then knowing too that I gotta have it all cooked by the time she gets here. That way food's hot or food's ready not long after she gets. So, and shit like that. Like I really got into it intensively by making, actually where it really started was sandwiches. I've always really liked sandwiches. And I started making like hot sandwiches. A normal fucking sandwich. You just toss it on the pan or on a griddle or something. You get it nice and hot. Sometimes I'd even throw the fucking turkey and the meat on the fucking on the pan too and get that shit hot. And dude, that shit was fucking awesome. And then I was like, man, I really want to I wanted to take like simple things and try to like be really fucking extra with them. So I started doing like hot dogs and shit. I mean, it's something pretty fucking basic, but started doing fucking bacon wrap hot dogs and all this fucking shit. Started making smash burgers and then, actually no, even before that too, I was making like chili cornbread. I think maybe cornbread actually was my motherfucking cornbread was what really made me start to really like cooking, because I did a chili and cornbread and that was fucking awesome. And then once I realized I could do that, like I didn't do it with any measurements of seasonings, and like that's where I've kind of found out what they mean more so when they say it was made with love or something. Is like it's you, when you love what you're doing, there's no fucking second thought about it, really. Like most recipes I write down, I just write down the seasonings because I just do it by fucking heart. But it's been a really fucking fun thing. It's been something that really keeps my mind off of things and make me fucking feel good. And it gets fucking real, especially when you're using all 4 burners. Like fuck, man. People, and I see people out here, and they're memes. Maybe they're being fucking serious. Thinking they're the fucking bear when they make some fucking scrambled eggs. Bitch, until you have had the fucking back burners on, stay the fuck out of my face. Jeremy Allen definitely had some back burner action. Like, he had some personal back burner action in his own personal life. That was not acting. That man hits the back burner. Actively. I can tell that as a vet, as a seasoned chef, vet. I can see that, bro. I can see he's hit them back burners. He's no stranger to the back burner. But it gets fucking real. It's like, it can get pretty stressful, but it's like, when everything comes together again, it's such a fucking satisfying feeling. I feel like a lot of guys need that. A lot of dudes need to feel like, a lot of dudes want to feel needed. That's a big thing. Girls want to feel wanted, but men want to feel needed. And they can be kind of hard for especially a young person to feel that. And something like pets can kind of be a little too much, but also is another good thing. But I think things like getting out in the fucking garden, those things need you almost every day. And it's super fucking relaxing. It's like fun. I mean, it started with me when I've grown shit when I was younger, but I was pretty typical with it. And it was like just, toss seeds in the fucking ground and a mix of Miracle-Gro. And then I actually, when I moved out, I started growing weed, and I just kept fucking up. And I didn't know why, and then I just really kind of started looking in, and then obviously with the weed queers, everything is about fucking like perfect this and perfect that. And then I kind of saw about like living soil, and then I started into YouTube channels just about gardening and shit. And I was like, and we were already interested in it. I mean, we had the side yard, we had planter boxes, we had certain things out there growing. I've always been interested in growing vegetables and food and shit, but I really started looking like really fucking deeply into this, and it's been a fuck ton of cook. Or fuck ton of cook. Sorry, I'm looking at a fucking. I just read that guy's fucking YouTube channel. Just a humble cook, really fucking cool guy. Definitely not not doing anything for him by shouting him out, but that dude's really fucking cool. The fuck was I talking about with the garden? God damn it. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'd always been interested in it, but you know, you really get into like a whole new world of like realizing like, holy shit, you need to like make sure the soil's fucking good. You need to, you know, it matters what you not that it matters, but it makes a grave difference if you plant certain things with other things. So it was like something really cool to again distract myself with and give myself a fucking purpose that like every morning, especially when I was here having like not much to do, is every morning is getting out there. Let me water before the heat comes. Let me check and see how's everything. Oh wow, look at that! Like in a day, you're watching actual fucking growth happen. I mean, you get a little plot where it's just dirt, but you know you got seeds in there, and then you come out one day, you're like, holy shit, look at your fucking it fucking sprouted, and then you know you got your fucking beets is a fun one because they're a fast return. So, you know, all of a sudden you forget about your beets and you look over there and you're like, whoa, I got fucking beets. You're pulling out your beets. You got all these picture perfect beets and stuff. It's really fucking cool. And yeah, I don't know if it's just me who had that, like, not stigma, because again, I cooked, I fucking gardened, but like it's one of those things I feel like some dudes maybe see it that way as like doing bitch stuff, but I think dudes need stuff like that. And I think gardening in general is a really good therapy for guys. Yeah, because you're needed, and if you don't feel like you're needed or appreciated in your like daily life, whether it's your job, your relationship, whatever, like you know that there's things out there that need you that legitimately can't fucking survive without you. A dog will fucking tear something open to get food, or will shit all over the fucking place. A cat will do the same thing or eat you. These plants will just die. And then it's not their fault. And you just lost a whole bunch of fucking work, a whole season's worth of work, a bunch of money you spent. I mean, you spent a lot of money just to fucking save yourself some bit of money. And it's not really what it's about either. It's also about growing your own. I mean, the fucking satisfaction of going out there and taking shit from your garden and bringing it in and cooking it and eating it. It's worth everything. I mean, it makes it completely worth the hundreds of dollars you spent just to grow that broccolini. Yeah, it's a fun thing, you know, because you got to look into attracting pollinators. It increases your yield, so now you need to look into pollinating plants and looking into local plants, like all this shit. I mean, it's something I recommend. It's, you know, same like cooking. You can really just go down a whole rabbit hole and just make some fucking good ass fucking food. I mean, I really love Southern food. Yeah, Southern food, like Korean food and shit, like all that stuff. It's so much fucking fun too once you look up how to make them. You see how such, you know, basic fucking things some of this stuff is, and it's really not fucking hard. I prefer to do one pot shit where everything's staying in one. You get a lot of flavor from that, but yeah, I guess I just wanted to add that in, a little cooking thing. Now we are at almost an hour, so I guess fuck what I said earlier about 30-minute episodes, but who cares? It's fucking episode 3, and it's been almost a month, and I failed numerous times, so yeah, I guess an hour can be somewhat of a redemption. Oh, and it's not going to be an hour. I'm not going to go another 10 minutes. Well, cool. If you actually fucking listen to this, hell fucking yeah, dude. Cool and thanks. Yeah, I'll try to make shit a little funnier if I can. Obviously, if it's not, then this just won't be a 100% of it. It's not going to be a fucking comedy podcast, necessarily just that. It's going to be whatever the fuck I want it to be. I do want to talk to random people and just shoot the shit like the fucking description says. Yeah, it's man, I just keep thinking about that last fucking episode. That one was fucking funny. Like, it was funny. I know how stupid that sounds to fucking say, and just how like, just how retarded that is to say. Like, that fucking was so funny. You guys are just like, no, I actually still had trouble even trying to sit down and wanting to do this because I just felt so fucking defeated. Yeah, I was super fucking happy with that. Yeah. I really hope that doesn't happen. If that happens here, I'm not gonna fucking keep doing this. But yeah, I had already thought, like a previous recording that I failed. I was like, I even said, I was like, I don't think I can fucking do this. Like, maybe I only had one funny thing to say on my own, which was about me, and then the next one was with my ex, and so it was like, yeah. But I try to just keep this shit rolling. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want here. I hope people fuck with it, and if they don't, who the fuck cares? I'll just keep doing it anyways. Half of this shit is just are conversations that I either have with myself or they're in my head. I think of like weird shit a lot, so I'll write it down, and if I got something to fucking bring up, I'll bring it up. But sometimes I write shit down, then it's been too long since I've recorded, and I just don't want to. I don't really have that like fire to go off about it or anything. But coolio, man. Fucking episode 3. Man. Yeah, episode 3 of On the Spot. This was very on the spot. I don't know what the fuck. I don't even know how to fucking end this, but if you're listening, thanks for I would say thank you for listening, because if you are listening to this, you're listening to this. So thank you to the one person who's probably finished this to the end. And yeah. I'm going to try to do better with this. I'm going to try to be a little bit more consistent. I don't know what consistent means, but I'm going to try and I'll also try to do another one when I'm not sober. Yeah, I think that'll be a little bit more fun. Not sober, maybe with another person, but maybe not sober. I think that would help things a lot. Yeah, cool. Thanks for fucking stopping by and spending 55 minutes of your time with me. Hopefully the audio picked up that fart. Yeah, I try to get back to, like, before, you guys don't know this, but I would record every piss I took, because they were pretty mad. But yeah. Alright, cool. I guess I will fucking see you guys whenever the fuck my pussy ass decides that I'm gonna fucking upload something else. It may be, I don't know, I may record shit just, like, whenever I want, and then have, like, a plethora of them to release, or I may fucking record something in like a day or two and release it. I don't know. Maybe I'll take another month hiatus off and tease you. I bet you'd like that. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here.